Ballon d'Or nkomo no a asepejaba no. Mesrawo kame ho kakra na mencheche niema ni bibu emfa nkyerɛw because niema ni bi confusing kakra. Na I would want to explain into nyabotre na tse niema na sese na ebe ya o ya argument a onkoye enchia no kakra. Enkane na ye to abo Ballon d'Or. Di obedi obechusu kineben 1 a obenya 5 points pe. Ya sesa no nansen. Say the other fan number 1 no obenya 15 points. Offer number 2 obenya 12 points. Offer number 3 obenya 10 points. Number 4 8 points. Number 5 7 points. This into the obetwa 12 our list the first 10
first 15
first 12.
I didn't say that would be
17.
I didn't my first 15 now. There's a gap about between first and second.
Oh no, but it's fair.
15 12.
15 to first 9 5 3.
Yeah, 3 points.
Oh, it is fair.
Points here 5. A year 15 10.
Oh, there be there. Yeah, 15 10 I know what she did.
Because so we are me my points in a winner. Me and me kwa yemshi. Say omo course omo control about la me first no we 11. So let's 73. Yet you say nipa 100 na ekoto aba no. Mako 73. Essay omo di omo list no so no. Dembele number 1. Let's just say nipa mako 27 pe and Antoine Dembele as number 1 out of 100.
Out of 100, you know. It's my no simple calculations. Dembele 73 now. 73 votes now unya including Michael Otieje Ghana.
Otieje to Dembele.
To Dembele. 73 votes no. Remember 73 votes no. What they multiply by 15 points now. Let's just say first position kwa Dembele 1095.
Only to Lamine first vote of 11.
Lamine 11 votes as first. What they multiply by 15 in one, it gives you 165. Let's say Dembele the first votes no one man 1095.
We did over 100 plus.
And Lamine just 165. It's a difference no so far. It's 73 central for countries and a told them Dembele as number 1. In fact, a record emuche pa.
Record.
Last year, Rodrigo 49 votes as number 1. And now Vinicius Junior 35.
That's number 1.
It's 49-35.
No, we are 70.
Anyway, 73
against
11. No contest. You are simply the hope. But Diamond Common then say 11 to about Edema Dembele. Sorry, Lamine Yamal as number 1. No. Let's go into that. Kent, may I start in the ending Komokakra? Africa 4. I to about Kent Kebenyanka. In fact, let me also explain this when you be ready. 27 no, maybe 27 no. Oman Tuama Dembele as number 1. 27 no. 11 and the Tuaba de Lamine Yamal. 6 at Tuaba de Vitinha. It's Vitinha's 6 votes. Abra or torso number 1. Oh, for list so 6. Pa Salah enya 4. Salah votes no Jordan for to abad South Africa to abad mano. Beran to abad man and Egypt to abad mano. Hakimi nya 3. Hakimi comfort to abad man first 3. Of course no Chrome ni Morocco to abad man. Kylian Mbappe nya 1 pe. Only one country pe. And no to abad man Kylian Mbappe as the first vote. And also saw in Mozambique. McTominay enya first vote baako. McTominay no de oto abade ma McTominay e ono akrom ni. Kivicha Kvaratskhelia enya baako on the first list. De oto abade ma Kivicha Kvaratskhelia e no krom ni. So the next question is say 27 and Twamba ma Dembele na obi na 1 no. Sankofo no hafinya we. And then Hafinya
list ni nyina obi e great nyanto aba ba kokra ma hafinya say the list no so on number 1 Akivicha Kraskala nye bi McTominay nye bi fa we ko Brazil for vote enko he Brazil for vote say benya Brazil so vote na kwa hade Brazil do kwato aba de ma Brazil no oto aba de ma Lamine Yamal and no de hafinya 2-2 and no de Vitinha eto 3 Kivicha Kvaratskhelia 4, Dembele 5. Wait for no. Now you see Egypt for the no, and as I say, and one basam. Yenya ba and a two abadima Egypt. Otto Salah number 1, Dembele number 2, Mbappe number 3, Hakimi 4, Palmer 5, Bellingham 6, Rafinha 7, 8, Lewandowski. Number 9, Lamine Yamal. It's oh say but we don't show one.
I just want to go with you. What you say? I can't party the come on. So I'm listening.
There's a Lamine Yamal UAE for to Abaman or Jira to Abaman.
Mama will do anything to me.
Or the tournament number 9. Me pacho it's no.
I'm Michael Ucheji.
Outi.
Eko for Dembele. And Uchi recently I said baby out to Nabakunina. Almost all winning.
Rodri, yeah,
Rodri when they Luka Modric and so or come Luka Modric.
Yeah, but you see, Lamine Yamal, dear no, omo want to ama Lamine Yamal. Omo de Lamine Yamal to outside 3 because 1, 2, 3, 1 to ama Lamine Yamal. Maybe or the Lamine Yamal call 5th, 6th. Sebenya list no kakra na why hadia. Inti these are countries Egypt de Lamine Yamal to 9th, Iraq de to 6th.
Iraq.
Haiti and Lamine Yamal to 6th.
Haiti for.
DR Congo. DR Congo 6th. Uganda 6th. Ivory Coast 5th.
Croatia. Only say fair train no crowd
on count. Listen to those, we cannot go through all of them. Inti
what? Oman is Syria. Oman is Syria.
We need 4.
Bulgaria, Cameroon, Scotland. Greece. Equatorial Guinea.
4.
Japan.
No, we need your ranking. Lamine Yamal former pa na Egypt for no.
Okay.
What I say. Enti Dembele die honestly Africa for eto abama Dembele pa honestly. In fact Dembele onya 73 votes. So 73 votes from across the 100 you know. Inti chemuni ni Europe onya 29. Africa onya 14. South America onya 13. Inti Africa 14 in the Angola, Benin, Burkina Faso, Cameroon, Cape Verde, Ivory Coast, Ghana, Guinea, Mali, Nigeria, Uganda, DR Congo, Senegal, Zambia. Omunyina tuaba edema Dembele. Inti Dembele block no votes are onya dodo pa Africa no 14 votes no. Let's take it be
and that saying about Facebook and so say Africa voted against Lamine Yamal. Said voting you call now. Now I say as Africa if our plans Lamine Yamal because we
Africa let's see about 22 for 22 and a year and a 14 went in favor of Dembele. Out of 22 14 went in favor of Dembele.
Let's say you need to know kind of crowd no.
Almost spread here. It means to say Salah Nyabi inti almost spread here. Mozambique Thomas.
What are Europe numbers now?
29.
29.
Yeah. Africa votes.
Woman say Lamine Yamal level no anybody I will do you know. Then you say konya sa points baby no na because if say first no.
Okay.
First in 70.
Or not Lamine Yamal
11 against 70.
73.
Me manya 73. Omo ko say we na
number 1.
Me 73. We 11.
Lamine Yamal 11. No contest.
But on the second, third, fourth positions, you know, again points in the and Dembele for no
so there are difference, you know. Honestly, so what check it first now. Can you say Lamine Yamal a bank Dembele cry? Name them are points in the bank. I can say. Nipa na ntwa ba man farmer Dembele no. Omo koto di Dembele kwa bi about 6, 7, 8. But Lamine Yamal no Dembele di first, Lamine Yamal di second, third. Don't wanna into the second, third votes no, and a bang 1,000, a money bang 1,000 no sir, because still 165 votes and Lamine Yamal enya from first, and 894 points. Ni na ye second, third, fourth. Sanya maniema no. Iti Lamine Yamal at the second, third, fourth points no ko di ba be ji Dembele e di free ho.
Or the third and the fourth.
Aha.
When you're first.
Ebra when you're first.
But most are also because Africa and say wickedness because Mo Salah. You are two people the crew
South Africa
for Penn Toma Mohamed Salah.
And then the crew. Yeah.
South Africa 14 votes when you're two.
I on your two. And Mozambique command say Mbappe. Yeah.
Cameroon for the command. Dembele.
Yeah.
In Africa,
Guinea so but also why?
Oh,
say no more person yeah no. Country by country ana. Kivicha Kvaratskhelia and Scott McTominay. Almost say sa na no munyai. Omoto mo mukrom fo. And sa de ne Rafinha ne oto abade ma Brazil no.
Rafinha one want to ma.
Oh, bakọ na yedwuma Samsung Prime. Oto abade ma Rafinha wo. Ono kra no ye contender no. Ono kra no na in fact ni nyina na the most surprising parts Rafinha situation.
Yeah, no timi ko ka say o deserve Ballon d'Or.
And on says problem le sanka Rafinha situation e bia na nka on deserve. And also on to about money because of Brazil need their fine. But oye contender. Ni krom ni kra to about farmer no. Inti no ho bad den. Inti ni nyina the most surprising parts and I say omo munya first for no. Na Kivicha Kvaratskhelia enye bi. Na Scott McTominay enye bi. Na Hakimi clock about 3 votes. First for. Na Rafinha enye bia. Eh sad. But dia no enya about me freeway intercessor me toma me crew. Senya sad dia, I mean it is fair.
But now they buy in the chase na contest be no between Dembele and Lamine Yamal.
In terms of first
first in America.
Okay.
Because you can say local to about say amount option so which not to be a second and third. It was our first option now. What you say? It is in over 73 no 11 no contest.
Then they move.
11. And recently we will now do Messi, Benzema, Sadio Mane. The Mugabu Muwapai.
Okay.
Muwapai, the Dembele Diama, Lamine Yamal.
Oh, on say Patriot, you send a bay amount for. On say different so by point system no. And shut down what's but what check it first. So the gap no wa bebre.
So now we are first and second place. In the last 9 years.
Okay.
We total points here. It is over Ronaldo Messi in 2016. Ronaldo Messi gap of 429.
Yeah.
And now who Benzema, Sadio Mane.
Okay, we are by point system. Oh, that's fine.
Benzema, Sadio Mane.
2022,
386. Then Dembele, Lamine Yamal,
321.
We have Rodri last year.
41 points.
Just 41 points.
Yeah.
And Messi ne ayi na mwapa.
Van Dijk there no. 7 points people or the hand pop just
Dembele baby or the Lamine Antoine there say Ugie pa.
Honestly, me cry no. Say na Ballon d'Or editor ne be ka say emu wa papa because out of nipa 100 na 73 say ya de Dembele ato number 1 asembie ni ho. Last year, Rodri, de not to Patrick say. Oh, Vitinha votes. 6. First for no 6. Vitinha yadi. It is good. Say gradually among for more recognition. Goalkeepers are some day a hard dream for the meantime. But for now, no made for this no. I think say a good shout. First for no. So what cast was by first star. Dembele number 1. Lamine Yamal number 2, Vitinha number 3, Salah number 4. No aba Hakimi, and sana waba Mbappe, Kivicha Kvaratskhelia, and this hard. When see, Ken, and Chechemu or no say there. On say me pamcho, Bibi say no. The process a fair. On say, ayana among 4 person because Ballon d'Or no lose the credibility. I think say process na fair. You can say be a voters na fair, but the process itself. Patron so ye wo mu. What you say?
You know by Jennifer Castle, I'll say. I say a real Miller. You can't score my Tommy. You say score my Tommy. Oh no, no, the best player we
Italian Serie A.
Man, the best player who Spain.
But on say they tell patrioty. They tell.
I don't much say. I say score to the end. Your father say. And I score my.
No one deserve one. Oh no, but the reason is fine. I agree. Of course, of course. But you see, now they tell or the total army Yamad and who any in
the best player.
Oh, can they tell say I the uncle Lamia Merdino this again? No, but you see, and your leg in the say share. Oh, and your high person. On say your performance in the league and your performance in the Champions League. Intanya league no kwa with all due respect my sister. You move on and I say there. Intimate Ballon d'Or need clear. On the process no numbers be bia it is for you to verify. Wait me aka say omo to aba na enye fair. But Ballon d'Or name with the very very fair.
You don't come on Ghana, you vote no come. I get
Dembele.
Michael Otier.
Me na me twen age full list na we no so intimation say full list ni nyina baba but you move on, Ken.
On formalist. Na bomatikura no deserve. Ono so menya time ba no so.
Na say the hat trick. Say hwe on say Donnarumma goalkeepers there no onya 93.
Otwimu papa.
93 and a two abaman in terms of first.
Out of 100.
Out of 100.
100 journalists no. You
93. Just say already watitimu kra.
Na listen back akro e dey tosu.
Honestly, David Raya there. He has been solid
because of Club World Cup.
Yeah, Club World Cup.
The players at Club World Cup,
Kopama, and Bonu, yeah.
Bonu ne Kopama. And a Club World Cup.
Kopama crowd here makes me like a final not through.
A conference league.
Yeah, David. Club World Cup, the final needs you and a boa Kopama. What I said? I said, till players need go ha.
When you're over 200.
Last year, you 7 people.
Last year, 7.
And now I jump abasa.
You know, Kopama 200.
Yeah, or jump points. On say
7 to 200.
Finance. This I do with all due respect. On your finance, no baby boy. Master season in he was not extraordinary. She say Copa Trophy now only Kopama Copre. And there's a shady be break cry. Obubu no cry. But you say.
How many are saying 211 points? The points are when you're Ballon d'Or, they're also paying 7. It's 200.
Okopa.
Let's just say over final.
King.
Not big games. Would they win to me most season if they're not big game?
The timing of the voting is also played crucial role. Yeah, but to abano. Sa period man ye bo club worker ye bo wie. Into the club worker fever no. Quite obvious to say. That one will also play parts.
Mo Salah.
Moving on now.
Ballon d'Or Dembele'S Ballon d'Or just Salah Mbappe Neymar.
Can India better then? Says Xavi more manje Ballon d'Or.
So trying biography I be one of the best.
Why Salah?
We obi a on confess 30.
Dembele something there. A stranger.
We been see that say ye Ballon d'Or. Na ye yini patenti na ya frɛ ye do ye dey na count.
Outsider,
na straight to number 1.
And on also so from August to December oni o ma kontokwa sa wa mo by just say ne dey strange story but can just a few minutes be
yeah be for 2 minutes be
Pachomati the tell say this is the right time as a Barcelona for a SH0CKS for no deals when go for no team ni Madrid the red card. Say Andoni and Riola team no and Madrid would have not survived. They were no out. But this rest of that team, are very poor. Look, I was a Barcelona a rotation and prepare for the Paris Saint-Germain game. But when you do a lot of rotation, you are being too complacent. But there was all finding balance. I need to do a rotation, yes. Because Pedri, for instance, me feel say one swap matches ni bebra. They need to have him rest kakra for the PSG game. Frankie De Jong and now coach in rest kakra. Are you going to start him? Because say one share Now one resty business we have a dead legs against PH. So you need to find the balance. I'm going to look and watch the first 11 and coach in the best starting game, you know. Quite very important. But for the game itself, the bar complacency. Me would ya remember rest of your dad for the habasa. Except to say, Basso Fono, Edoma Junior Beco PH game, no matter you complacent to say the nano first half or more than they did on previous game on boy, you know. Sabasa Bobo to say the nano ball against Valencia. Right from the beginning, they were serious in the game. I'm not sure rest of your dad for the bit me winning. The Madrid derby, no Ken. The attendant say,
okay.
Share Atletico Madrid for no. They've been struggling. Now, in terms of chances creation, we're creating 19 big chances. Real Madrid are creating 19 big chances. Oh, say young boy say young creating chance. Chance don't do Atletico Madrid for creating the same chance and Real Madrid is creating. But just that Atletico Madrid for the same chances don't do almost 9. Real Madrid are 14. That's the difference. Madrid is clinical. Atletico Madrid for clinical. And that's going to play a role. And no make sure Madrid for training kakra nowadays, but me unsa na team kutua coach no e ma ne pass the ball no bebre from the back. Na mesra me can because they say this is very important to say. Wow, we shall Atletico Madrid for training Thursday no. Em say it looks like Atletico Madrid for be press Real Madrid for midfielders no. On me call the 1v1. On say Madrid midfielders na nya midfielders a retaining ball ni bebre. So watch that because of time. I think say but Chelsea and Brighton there, the last 2 games, 3-0 Barca, 2-1 Barca, all against Chelsea, Mariska. To Brighton for the Shannon to us.
Brighton players now normally Chelsea show me justify because they what they are doing better this season.
Brighton for season we share so much City. This is the way omunya dey so much big club e omu work up. Ken Yankuba Minteno. Ken only born brutal no nim go share.
Yeah, Ken me rura baby enti me ne kakra ba. Ma me sha asem fan free the big game ebekoso or Wanda Metropolitano. Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid bobuku no. Because weekend we have fixtures ahodo ebeba so Europa. Kese pa na kwa Atletico Madrid ne Real Madrid game no. Omo nyina ye bobuku ba kwa omo the same city enti omatuni Madrid derby. Since 1906, Anam Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid ball first game. From 1906, Ebesineno. All competition between these two clubs, about 240 games. 240 games, you know. Real Madrid they win 117. Atletico Madrid they win 60. And they 63 about draw. So from 1906, Ebesineno. Between Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid no, they are dominating the Yonko no Real Madrid bobuku. By ne game ne basu Atletico Madrid bobuku. And so we check Atletico Madrid both year against Real Madrid da. Omabo 88 times Atletico Madrid FE. 88 times Real Madrid ni Atletico Madrid abo Atletico Madrid FE no. Atletico Madrid they win 36. Madrid they win 26 and they 26 about draw. And to see a ball game ni pokra Atletico Madrid FE. Atletico Madrid so dominate Real Madrid in terms of results no. And so opese otwe na simple krom games o mabo o Wanda Metropolitano. The last 6 games akoso o Wanda Metropolitano no. Madrid akwa win 1. Enti akwa ye venue ba kwa. Madrid ko ho a na akwa ye den so betimenya win. E dey free Atletico Madrid bobuko no. Omo fi enti ma game ni very difficult. Na mum Real Madrid fo ogini say Nyami aduma ne game no betima for the 3 maximum points. At the Crontia Real Madrid for GDS so betima for 3 maximum points ni nyina na yese. Omo check omo current form e kro mu say na. Omo form ese Atletico Madrid bobuku no 6 out of 6. Enti sa form na Real Madrid for no. Ama Madrid for na GDS sonko say with this form no betima kwa pick 3 points no. De etoso mienu. The new coach of Real Madrid Alonso. So Obekaya previous season na Carlo Ancelotti. Then saying na Carlo Ancelotti ne Real Madrid e kosi Atletico Madrid fie bia na obi anim say papa e friend say Diego Simeone e betima bo Carlo Ancelotti no wenya the best results. And Carlo Ancelotti free am kofa Alonso ba ye no. Amanfo ahun say
nyoma na Alonso ye no obetima ba besesa saade no e de free ho enti wa Alonso press conference no ana mbusa Alonso say na say Real Madrid for call Atletico Madrid fie no mni Atletico Madrid hia e tire draw Alonso reply some draw for say sa time no na onhwe bi de wahwe say no e Atletico Madrid do mo current team no enti Madrid for no wogidie say with the new coach Alonso obetima akosesa saade no na Madrid akonya win wo Wanda Metropolitano Atletico Madrid for nso so wogidie so obetima win because omo last game omo ball here against Vallecano no omo wogidie say e the turning point for Atletico Madrid because ye say season ase no Atletico Madrid an sha ase yi by kwan omo fa so winning here against Vallecano ma Julian Alvarez eba hat-trick no omo wogidie say e be the turning point for Atletico Madrid enti 3 points na here stake no ken Atletico Madrid force omo fa Real Madrid force omo fa enti a game back kwa e be a very interesting game kinu nim say two teams ni omo ball no omo body season asesa Atletico Madrid ball no obo say na asesa Real Madrid ball no obo say na asesa imre bi atwem se wo kosi Atletico Madrid Diego Pablo Simeone e coach oma ombe defend deep no ma sit deep no ma Ballon boss any counter enne kwan ya na first Atletico Madrid fa so si akan imre bi atwem na Real Madrid ebo direct attacking football by ken ye say season asi Atletico Madrid ne Real Madrid ball na asesa based on number of 6 games ya bo La Liga no ye cut team style comparison ma games do ayabo so far La Liga o compare teams ni na style of play na ken e ye likely say ne anhwe ya for the first time in many years ye benya Real Madrid ni Atletico Madrid say omoma ye beautiful football because this season so far Real Madrid na wo hwe team style comparison na asia ho graph na me dia to so na asia ho no e ye slow build up how our teams ni na build your game up na asia ho pe no omo e control game e build up e free o matchire ho a omo nyata slow build up no uhu Real Madrid ni Atletico Madrid enti say wo kosi Alonso ene Real Madrid da omo pe control and omo build up ni slow Atletico Madrid force so e shift towards slow and patient build up enti between these two coaches this season omo na start ni say yen kra ball no yen attack ni yen ball efe so for the first time likely say ye benya Real Madrid ni Atletico Madrid da omo ma ye good football. There is no way say Diego Simeone versus an Insano based on information. Formation na Diego Simeone be kono ebe ye ne 4-4-2. Na Alvarez any abrante fence Griezmann e lead attack no e wa anim ho. Say wo fa Diego Simeone ni Atletico Madrid da. Ade ba kom dia be kan mu game ni ho no e ye flexibility. First na wo fa Atletico Madrid da. Na mo ball na kwa ye more of a rigid style of play. Na mo kwa ye rigid more. By currently the style of play of Atletico Madrid under Diego Simeone akwa flexibility. By such flexibility no is being characterized by say omo utilize omo weight. Enti ye share season as no Atletico Madrid see akanya unso omo game no omo bo no players ni more relaxed. Omo ye flexible. Omo to me express omo on the field of play. And such flexibility no is being characterized say omo attack e also omo utilize omo weight no more. Say wama players na freedom say on betime movie a rotate any that freedom ne so on betime operate every channel and Atletico Madrid players ni gina ho a enkane say o ka se koke na ebo mfimfin a ya restrict koke se gina mfimfin onko a say wo hwe eye Griezmann a ya restricting the zone by say and that freedom about Atletico Madrid game nim and that flexibility no players need to move around and so many a balanced approach a omudi offensive opponent and I saw more exploit a lot of spaces. And the Atletico Madrid style of play no. And this is enkane assess this season. And say what you need this season and so far almost 6 games on my boni nyina no. Oma ho odi ni nyina ne kid. Eye mfimfin and anim ho. Nanim ho tu no eye Alvarez and eye Griezmann. Na omo attack opponent bia na. Abrante e friend say Simeone on no the right midfielder. Omo invite ne mane ba anim ho bi. Nico Gonzalez will be operating as the left midfielder. Ombe invite na mana ba anim ho bi. The moment abahu Simeone, ubahu Nico Gonzalez say ome invite omo so omo join the attack no. E pave way. Adi ama Atletico Madrid right back and the left back say omo mum enko gina win so na omo nye a lot of crosses. Enti anytime we are this season Atletico Madrid ba attack bia no, omo attack here on the left side e nipa 3 na gina ho, on the right side e nipa 3 na gina ho. Enti omo ye a lot of crosses. It is a check number of games yabo so far La Liga ni ma team per game or your crosses kesiye pa no La Liga no Atletico Madrid or 6.7 crosses per game because of the style of play say attack here what say Alvarez and Griezmann gyina nim ho no may invite Simeone ni Nico Gonzalez na omo right back ni omo left back ni mom aba be gyina ring so no may your crosses ni bebree. And the reason why Atletico Madrid dey side ni nyina na say e yon person opponent no boss ni nyina na e floatico opponent ni box nim. Typical example so we check omo last game omo ne Vallecano boy ya where the first goal na Alvarez share no na cross and ogina penalty box nim and obo ne share. Enti ade ba ko omo pepa ne say omo ba ko utilize weight no ma a lot of crosses. That's the reason why so far team or crosses kese power La Liga no Atletico Madrid. And to prove further initially na make catch say omo ball no omo attack bebree. Ken Sanka first Atletico Madrid see akan won say omo gina omo ankasa half for and omo ball ni bebree. By this time around enough flexibility in their game Atletico Madrid for AC akan ya ahwe action zone. Action zone eye baby a team ni tai dia agro kese omo tai operate ewo. Enti ye share season we ase no Atletico Madrid action zone no 24% eye omo ankasa half. By enkane no anka omo half no mo tai dia agro. By ye share La Liga na se no infin on the middle third no omo di agro ho nko 44%. Ana opposition third omo di agro also 32%. Enti Atletico Madrid that you say or dominate opponent opponent half and infin on time dominate to actually. It is Atletico Madrid game nasa omo more of attacking oriented side. And you saw more attack here, omo you saw more wings in more. Most especially the left side, the right side. And to omo right side on a whole name. Enti game no ken. Player back one who be here game with pano. Alvaro Carreras. And then obey key at the Real Madrid. Because Atletico Madrid for attack here, omo utilize weight no. By weight no omo utilizing it, 44%. Efa baby a Real Madrid left back ni begina. Atletico Madrid for a right side, a hono mo ta attack free. And play your begina the left side, the Real Madrid no. Alvaro Carreras. It is a who ko see Atletico Madrid. Now right back no left back any protection. Omo ntimi defend very well. Atletico Madrid for be create a lot of channels, a lot of chances from the wide area. And to game back Real Madrid Alvaro Carreras and a branch friend said Dani Cabaha, very important at the Real Madrid Bobuko no. In the middle third, Atletico Madrid be Yusu Koke, no me Yusu Barros, e won finfi ho. Adi Real Madrid be hia pano e control. Madrid intimi nko Yusu physicality ni aggression against Atletico Madrid. Enti ye expect other gule. Ye expect obi to say Chouameni, obi to say Fedi Valverde say omo be control game no. Na ma Koke any Barros mum a chase ball no. Say Real Madrid for 8 minutes stop Atletico Madrid e wo win so. Na Madrid dominated the midfielder. Real Madrid for back good results against Atletico Madrid. In terms of attack, Madrid any problem. Mbappe e wo form. Onu say obo as a floating number 9. Onjina baby faako. Into a drawback chile kakra no abeje ball. And the sharpness na improve. Vinicius Junior the last game of boy you know Vinicius I know improve. You hope so bit my the same thing. But dear ba kwa ken. Ama Alonso team we omo create chances ni na say. Last season he kasa Real Madrid attack no omo impressive very well. Omo time we ni ball e wo position 10. By ken ye share La Liga na sesa. Teams omo ball La Liga ni nyina no. O petima o win possession e wo opponent half a Real Madrid this season. Every single game o average 5.7 possession won e wo opponent a half. In finfi ho we win possession 108. And they say Real Madrid for style of play no omo taije ball free opponent ni nsem kese. And Atletico Madrid for so a team back wey some person omo build it from the back. So say Real Madrid for a pressing game ne be say adwuma e betima go in favor of Real Madrid. By game no a very difficult game and koye from former Real Madrid. Atletico Madrid for the air building omo growing confidence on betima ha Real Madrid boboko no. By say Real Madrid dominated the midfield no almost stop the wins of Atletico Madrid. Madrid betima kwa konye good results. Meko a win or draw e the Real Madrid boboko no. Say based on Real Madrid for form any almost style of play no. Madrid betima kwa a win or draw for Real Madrid. E Wanda Metropolitano. Barcelona ebo Sociedad. Again back Mimi who say Barcelona be win this game we. And yes, I mean disrespect Sociedad for no. By my Sociedad this season, omunya impress me. And for who say Barcelona be lose key players no. Me who say Sociedad for betima post threat kese e dey amak team e friend say Barcelona. Sociedad the matches are one so far ni nyina no. Omakwa ye predictable. And this Sociedad is see akan say see wutimi predict star no be see akan because onim say obeji ball no won finfin. Now we create chances no on fin because say owo Carlos Soler and owo Mendes. Mendes ne Carlos Soler e won finfin so Sociedad no omo na be try so beje ball no ma locate eye Kubu on the right side na Kubu so akwa cross e dey ama Oyarzabal enti sabo check Sociedad for ne style of play na akwa predictable the ehia ne say Barcelona be control game no finfin ho Frankie de Jong ana Brante say Pedri ne Frankie de Jong ne control game na Emma Mendes ana Carlos Soler e hu game ne so Ebelemeti Sociedad bobuku no se crosses ne ba then Araujo or picking a form Christiansen ne ba on bet makle because our two players no eba high balls no bet mapping ente game ba kwa Sociedad emfa ho se Barcelona elusu key players no Barcelona e the men Barcelona ebe dominate Barcelona be ye bibia so be win this game we meko win for Barcelona against Sociedad form ne nye anom you too predictable Oko England early kick off no Brentford ne Manchester United any the best recently obiani the same thing applies to Brentford ye share season as no nneoma nkoye mfama Brentford bobuku no nemum grounds ba kwa Manchester United kwa obrepa no Brentford fee until the last 3 games at Manchester United akọ Brentford fee no Manchester United ntimi nkofa win we lose mu mienu anu akọ draw baako until Brentford akọ bobuku anansen otene fie bia na onya good results against Manchester United. And Manchester United echo Brentford fee no Brentford for with home supremacy and home dominance over Manchester United recently no ombe hopi so mbet matwa sadie na so by currently Brentford team name say enkane Brentford and say Brentford of last season after say Brentford elusu Wisa olusu Imbuemu olusu Notgard omaye some signings bi diaba experience Jordan Henderson about be Brentford setup nim omakwa akofa Dango Watara about be shem die by Brentford in share season asi after 5 games we not just a win which enye the best for Brentford bobuku no enti enfa ho so tie dominating Manchester and say e woni fie no Brentford form ne enye se woka 20 Premier League teams England say here teams omuntimi nkura ball teams omuntimi possess no uyi Burnley free ho a team e friend say Brentford intimi nkura ball nche say no lose ball ontimi hold on to the possession enti se wo kosia Brentford ade oye ne say team bia ni defensive line no open leave small spaces enti onim se ontimi nkura ball no na adwi nyina ne say yen focus ne yenye more of a defensive oriented side enti Brentford e kwa kosia kan sesia enam so ontimi nkura ball ne nche no omo prioritize see yen defend more enti omo defend ya omo leave little spaces say opponent no entimi utilize na anytime bi omo defend ya omo maintain a +1 e wo machire ho enti woni Brentford e kwa kosia kan a baby e o type so stop no e yen finfin ho no omo win ball no na omo attack ya omo locate Damsgaard in finfin ho no he is the most creative player edema team e friend say Brentford na time bi no make sure say Jordan Henderson ama accurate long balls and na kwan ya Brentford fa so esi akan it is a Manchester United bet ma ko Brentford fee no akwa konya good results how Manchester United any Ruben Amorim e bet ma expand Brentford bobuku no and in that Amorim bet ma expand Brentford bobuku na who expect Manchester United for the back three no say obey Yusu Lenny Yoro as the right centre back now we use Luke Shaw as a left centre back Manchester build Biana e was a 2 players ni ebiem na etimi make sure say Brentford for press no or metimi ebie press him so the first thing for Manchester United they say omo 3 centre back no omo build apa e was so omo biem then Manchester United right wing back and a left wing back no almost edge forward e was almost stay e wo line ne so kese no mutimi expand the pitch ne so edema Manchester United and no and a bit to create space ediama Bruno Fernandes ediama Cunha ediama Mbeumo by some Manchester United so ko close game no na eye closer e be favor team friend say Brentford so Manchester United be here expansion game so de be Brentford bobuku nim de here na yes Manchester United e be to expand see ye create the any problem for Manchester United. As it stands now, there is no single club in the Premier League based on number of games say expected goals or be say Manchester United. Manchester United 10.1 SG expected goals. And Manchester United to me create. There is no single player what created chances than Bruno Fernandes. Why 15 so far? And Manchester United will play ultimate creative. Yeah, cap big chances I can say in the Premier League. Manchester United I 11. By problem near day, Manchester United and clinical. What just 6 goals. So the Manchester United being here say, Obe expanded Brentford. Now I clinical on the field of play. Manchester beat Marco good results. I was giving him. Chelsea at Nefie. Now about Brighton. Another tough game. You share season as no. Brighton in Sha see. Brighton win just a game. It is a Brighton win just a game. Obeka say and it's a Brighton ni form. Eye no kure omo nhyase yi. Nemum Brighton against top sides ni nyina no. Omo mentality and your approach different. Against Manchester City, you acquire Brighton for so share Manchester City. Omo ne space, you kwa omo for so share space. Enti enfa won say Brighton enya a good start no. Omo ko share teams akese na. Na Brighton mentality your approach different. And so what check Chelsea and the last 2 games of Premier League. Chelsea ain't to win here. What draw against Brentford and what lose against Manchester United. And to team my friend said Chelsea expect a win say on bet minya against Brighton Bobuko no. Now for pressure mama to Chelsea Bobuko no. Brighton and Sanyoma bebre wo mu game nim. Definitely Carlos Baliba and Yashin ebegyina mfimfin ho I protected the back 4. I'm making sure say Abrante friend said Diego Gomez will be operate as the number 10 no obenya that freedom. Sapoche Abrante friend said Carlos Baliba ana Yashin na omo na this still beba in finfin omo na beba mo bi in finfin e dey ma Brighton Bobuku no. And so when the Brighton kwa kosi akan ya ade oye omo di kan twetwe pani say they will operate as a number 10 no obenya that freedom. And so freedom no e double pivot no and this freedom de beba no. The moment Diego Gomez our bubble operate as a number 10 ebenya that freedom no e ho anombe invite omo wingers no Mitoma ana Minta e was a game. Enti ade ba ko was Chelsea careful pan say Brighton attack o me dangerous. And fa won say Brighton enter winning games no ken this season apart from Everton game no every single game Brighton ashegu. Everton game ne nkwa na Brighton entimi ashegu. Brighton in winning matches by game bi omutimi create etimi shegu. So say Chelsea bet me winning game now. How Chelsea without the ball. Bet me contain Brighton. Be avoid errors, no my discipline. Chelsea attacking any problem. If I want say Kopama out of this game no. Chelsea will players bet me create the Chelsea bobuko no. You Kopama sin chain. Never Chelsea players in this season in the Premier League. Players will creating big chances for Chelsea set up him no. Kopama and Kahun. They were creating big chances for Chelsea set up him. Do the kind Joao Pedro. Why 3? Kukureya, are you 2? Rhys James, are you 2? Pedro Neto, are you 2? So in terms of big chances, you know, Kopama Nimpokro, yes, star boy, Edema Chelsea, you know, on creating big chances for Premier League Nimsa. So without a Kopama, Chelsea will play as on betima creating big chances, you know. Chelsea will play as on betima shegu. Edu di emu edi Mpokrana, Kaisedo timi shooting from long range. Until the Chelsea be here and say, Omu defend here. On be avoid the errors. On be contain it my friend say Brighton. On be make sure say Brighton number 10 and on wingers no any that freedom to operate. A double chance for Chelsea. A win or draw for Chelsea. Crystal Palace and Liverpool. Top game. Sa game we heading. Quality wise, Liverpool was so replacing Crystal Palace. So we be say a day in America say give me a tough. Team back one they said the name of Premier League Crystal Palace. Yes. Ne said the pa. When him second, among 20 clubs with Premier League, who pay teams are Omunyan Lusu so far now, a Liverpool and a Crystal Palace. On Lusu game with Premier League. Teams who consider go so far with Premier League, a Crystal Palace and a team friend say Arsenal. And the end for say, Omuni top players no who show my struggle. And the reason why Nini say, Omu coach a friend so Oliver Glasner. On found players or ye modernist was team now to the extent say a system na ye bo according to and to play a view about the of its system no and the way say about 3 back now we used to wing backs you now about double number 6 no about double number 10 now the matete ejinanimo and to say style of play no or emphasize say e won yoma miensa ho physicality defensive solidity and a quick transition and to ko share Crystal Palace I want some more edene Unko Shuama, omu defense ni strong, and omu je ball na quick, no omu de ball ne kwa attack. And to say, oh, ye team friends Liverpool being your mammy. They kind a ball switches. Because team Liverpool could snatch the Uber space. And the other baby on team near say, Ober switch ball na left, right. Now, dear beat Crystal Palace, now creating space, and play on him side and a pie and a Soboslai. And to game no, say me who saw the Soboslai, baby shame film for any more. I likely say, oh, my Soboslai, but 2. Abemana ba bebo mfimfi no switch game no na Liverpool aye rotation in movement Ken game way Liverpool win game way here a big statement from Liverpool.
Yes.
Yes.
Points you say
points be say also mofa. And Liverpool nanka seni. Omo last 2 games omo ne Crystal Palace abo nyina nko yem fama Liverpool.
This is how League goes never train.
Game where dey.
And so train Crystal Palace there. Oh yes, I will train am na ye late na be shegwa san ko fando nyom.
Dey. Omo ha adwe. So me Liverpool team show mo a big statement from Liverpool. Crystal Palace is stubborn side.
Na no so wa ya
Now say omo likely lineup e ba ni nyina say onimo.
Omo yina free.
Aye McAllister, Soboslai, ana Gravenberch confirmed.
Game Basel our Italian Serie A animo. Between AC Milan and Napoli Bobo Kono. So these two teams this year, are they about play Europa our meetings mo. Managers or handle team no. Oshe coach is Maximiliano Allegri. No ashe coach bit Antonio Conte. Between these two managers, in terms of experience, our Italian Serie A animo ken. A bad thing say pick these two managers say almost sefata so mo Serie A and also mo modern more concan with Italian Serie A animo. For bit Maximiliano Allegri, a Juma waye we Italian Serie A animo. And when nam suma AC Milan decided say Tesi anema nkonka mfa momo. Ti so mo bepe manager. Obetimi asa revive team no. No de omo go back to the glory days a. Omo nko omo achi. No mo nko fa Maximiliano Allegri mfa ne mra because ne modern mo e wo soro. Italian Serie A titles na waje mako nsia. Etu oye manager ba Italian Serie A na onimuna ni so pa. On the other side, Antonio Conte so as a coach. One manager ken untimi nyine experience mfam feeling when it comes to the Italian Serie A. Ono so watch the Italian Serie A no onimu wadomu asuko enti akwanya ba so ono so ma mefa team bia no mfanya adwuma. He's a manager obetimi aboa amande ma akonka dia matim no. At the time Napoli nso so pe coach. No mo feel say was Italian Serie A no mo san so gibiem. No mo nya European football because the last time they played in the Champions League Kronimu ye de business is control ni ade no. Omo toto omo anyi obia. Antonio Conte and a science coco scene so and omo fa na buy. Ono so your manager with an experience waji Italian Serie A 5 times. With 3 different clubs, Juventus, Inter Milan, and Afe Napoli Bobo Kono. He also has a lot of experience and also they ba on board. But omo mi anu no mo baba beshiano. In their last 8 meetings as managers, Ken Antonio Conte and a better share over coach Maximiliano Allegri. On the last 8 meetings, Allegri are winning just 1. 2 are ending in a draw. And Antonio Conte are winning 5 times. It's managerially. Omumi Anushia, you need a better performance to Banyanko Antonio Conte. And no neko Eddie Amano. But we have 2 teams Omumi Anuni coaches is here. AC Milan Bobo Kono, Napoli Bobo Kono. Almost so last 10 meetings. Antonio Conte, a team, Napoli are winning 4 times. And AC Milan Bobo Kono to win 4 times and 2 are in the draw. It's the unfound coaches in the day. I am a call Edman Antonio Conte. Teams in the day I pet in the last 10 meetings. But confidence Antonio Conte best science one and say last season Antonio Conte in Napoli Bobo Kono G Serie A. Omo Serie A. Omo share AC Milan twice. E will league them. Se me kind year pa they met in week 10 and almost to share in week 30. Nimi anungina aye Napoli Bobo Kono na win ye. It's the last season. They did the double over AC Milan Bobo Kono. And it is still fresh in the minds of the players. Fortunately for Antonio Conte in the team now. He still has a score of the team available. AC Milan there been a lot of changes. Aside team changes, they have changed technical hands. And I'm Allegri about some last season Fonseca no money at the boy and Ankonkai. But Allegri is a new man. Ne start na nya papa bia. But you can always rely on Allegri when it comes to experience with Serie A because the first game against Cremonese Eofie Ken Anko Yamfama no Tenefie Lucia. But after he lost the game against Cremonese, the last 3 matches our boy Italian Serie A no. Allegri ni AC Milan are winning nyina. It almost to feel say at this moment, especially Omubo home no. Omo timi gather the right momentum. Omo betimi dey share Napoli Bobo Kono na ma konkan e dey ama omo. Napoli has a lot of quality in their squad. The same applies to AC Milan. Especially in the midfield. Who you coaches in teams if you want man. Baby about when battle on the team you will be is going to be their midfield. We are AC Milan midfield now at the start of the season. I will see your first game now. Now Adrian Rabiot. This time around he's part of the squad. I will provide some sort of steal. And my AC Milan Bobo Kono will film honum. So will Luka Modric. Now we'll use it for Fana. These are good players. It's Adrian Rabiot. And use it for Fana. Able Luka Modric at Kigomno. Now Modric will control game will film honum the mount. He is the tempo setter. And my AC Milan Bobo Kono. Napoli on the other hand, and Susum Finfino, are very strong. So last season, on one of the Finfin body more was Scott McTominay. Now for Zambo and Gisa, and I controlling the midfield. And the Napoli Bobo Kono. This time around, Kevin De Bruyne saw Baba joining. And the performance, and they're bad, and so since on also joining, he's gotten 2 goals in the Italian Serie A and the Napoli Bobo Kono. And on final last season, yes, Scott McTominay and the Zambo and Grisano. There is another player, friend, is Kevin De Bruyne, also with a lot of experience. And the Modemo, also the Ababa Beshem Finfionum, and the Napoli Bobo Kono. It's that kind of performance I am from these players and these midfielders. And my game now yet dead. Whoever is going to win this particular battle, ever win it from the midfield, say the Medin kind so Akano. Adia Bakwa Napoli team lucky this time around. The presence of a Romelu Lukaku. Lukaku injury, Kaka. But since Hoyland and so joining, he hasn't been that bad. Because he's a player and also a lot of experience when it comes to the Italian Serie A. And or joining at least, or chances are quality the experience or picking here from Atlanta, or also to me then the 2 goalkeepers, almost them, and so the Amad used 2 teams. Mike Mignan, a performance. Ever since of step foot was Serie A, he's been one of the best goalkeepers. But watch the Italian Serie A this season, and the last season ever. Savage, one of the goalkeepers at the performance was from Milinkovic. And a goalkeeper, my team, your friend said, Napoli. And he's a typical shot stopper. Whenever he's going to be called upon. So I'm Mayor Juman Fama Napoli Bobo Kono. He does it and does it extremely well. And I believe that almost so whoever gets the labor one team. But the performance, any consistency, I want Napoli Bobo Kono. A free last season ever. Consistency in the playing body, consistency in the technical team. Our Masan so are the quality players. And the Ababa Como squad no. Me feel say no be man na den. And the Ama AC Milan Bobo Kono so beti be Medias Victor. And found say Obofie. But AC Milan to feel say at least on one chance ye no. The last 3 games Omabo Serie A and the Nini no match. Away or kwashe, home or she, baby or she. It's a building man and confidence. Almost feel say almost if they are going to be able to do it. Ken, I am seeing a goal scoring draw. But I feel say win ebebemwa. Makodi ama Napoli Bobo Koni Antonio Conte. A double chance for Napoli and Antonio Conte. If it's going to be a win with goals, a 2-1 win. And Antonio Conte and Napoli. A Bobo Kono. Ken, Paris Saint-Germain be box there. Na so why have Paris Saint-Germain Bobo Kono? A free last season air banner there. And your Club World Cup. And a boy. And a Chelsea che Paris Saint-Germain. And or share Paris Saint-Germain in the finals. And or J Club World Cup the free Paris Saint-Germain sema. Me sure say anka when we are talking about teams or more also. And I said the best team in Europe and I said the world are. Obi both team fufu be doing now what PSG. PSG build a very strong side from last season. Almost every game will be on Bobiano. You could see that kind of good performance from the team. Almost share. Apart from sharing, even on the days we lose Pono, a dominant performance. No the amount and so failed in the so. You have been with this season. The NSS Paris Saint-Germain last season be away. Our last season performance anymore. The only pompon names Paris Saint-Germain beats me and no ye. I dear back I realize what football when they say players. It's me achieved on 10 Kabula. A thought that complacency kakabum. They feel they have done enough. They have done what Napoleon couldn't do. And to say the following season I thought I had a problem. It is over Kaya. Even when Liverpool had won the Champions League. Abra, Omobabe J, a year English Premier League. After 30 solid years, not players be no Omaba Liverpool over Timia Baba Jibino. The following season, Liverpool performance was very bad throughout the season. Now was a coach a friend Sergeant Club, a pair called a sports psychologist. Nobody share Liverpool players no, and no Mokasa. Essentially one-on-one session at the players and yet so and to me and yes, will players the performance near Brabonim and Yaman Konkai. So Paris Saint-Germain and Shea, Saturday any bit me out to this season. And found some losing certain players from their squad. But quality now Paris Saint-Germain, even when you are losing players, they still have enough quality to play any team. So losing Marquinhos, on only free squad anymore. Now player to say Elias Zabani. Performance are not dying at the bomb of last season. And the little he has done with Paris Saint-Germain. On also Babeshemua, you can clearly see say he's a quality player and the body more so. It's a problem. Jao Neves Bepra. Warren Emery Zaye, another good player. Osman Dembele in one man. Gonzalo Ramos equally is a quality striker. I just saw to be replacing no replacing here. But the last game they played, I'm a performance no. Aqua BBO any GDA kaka and so aquaform. I will PSG team and so far because I'm not for few say a team like Marseille. Yes, on more quality. That is very true. But so what should Marseille in Paris Saint-Germain so more than more for some time now? That thing the match my friend say Marseille. So for them to be able to win it, do it against PSG. The last time they met, and clearly, it's just a Paris Saint-Germain team, and sure, that's how complacent in it with any Baba Bebo Mafa. Now my performance and I be or honor. Oxe, this particular season, any team on performance and able to be a 10th position normal dakin. But the woman say Oxe and Kasano Onim. So what they want to do is only to maintain their status in the top flight football or French League animal. Omo Sinayoko, who has been the leader for the squad as a number 9. And when I own Gideon Mensah and so. And at the left side of the defense for Auxerre is the right side of attacking channel. And the Paris Saint-Germain. It's Gideon Mensah which he has Ashraf Hakimi. He has to make sure he puts the brakes on the player. And very extremely difficult. Because Paris Saint-Germain last game now Olusi, you know. If they have to bounce back, this is the time because Champions League, you know, Bible games are difficult. And so a Champions League anymore. It is a Ulusi a league anymore. And to be more gather the right momentum to play the Champions League fixtures. And I believe the Paris Saint-Germain looking at the kind of quality I'm for Momo. Someone are complacent. Not the last game they lost against Marseille affect you more. They have to pick the 3 maximum points against Auxerre. A straight win for PSG. Possibly a 3-1 win. Our Paris Saint-Germain and so affirm. Can Brentford Everton FA na wa host Manchester United. And so ebo boko no ewo fie na ohwa Brentford enema nkoyi mfa mo this season kra but so what follow Brentford team na ken obeti ase say what is happening no Brentford for no be okay to a point or to an extent omo be okay because omo nim so omo coach na omo afa no onye coach oya right enough so obeti me aye adwuma na was stay first to say Thomas Frank but Thomas Frank na nka sampo obey a Jumo Brentford and a Modibo Concan Panya GD Winmuno. Coming from Babiana Owo, he became an assistant coach. And Aquina Bedao from the championship and of final the team in the qualifier and or the buy. It's a Brentford ye team one. Almost Timina Dema unknowns. No more fat team the build at the moment. Kate Andrews are in home common name or joining Brentford as a set piece coach. And at the head coach call. And on to Mania GD Jumanamano. So they know say better take time and sana wa peke no wa sheshe niema dia momo. The other side of the coin Manchester United. Coach Neban, he came with a lot of expectations. They now are here Portugal in tea. These are 2 managers and Neman Concan for Momo. But Baku or the free man to operate and a Baku to kita pressure and Odeba. Who are Manchester United coach? Now since 2024. Anybody Pim Samre May. That was the last time a Manchester United Bobo could we need 2 consecutive Premier League games. I should hear Cassia Pan and also. Ken SH0CKS. The Amimis one say Manchester United team initiative Bobo low blocker. Last season I break. This season we play better so we defend there. We create all the chances but we don't score.
The Amoru Mimpe, and so the matches between them say
and you make sure so beshe. Because Brentford coach in Otenefi no share team or swan. Ken, you have that is the momentum also Manchester United gather. Okay. And it should be a game for certain players. I was almost saying that goal no. Yes. What of a player by against Manchester City. Usuro ebi a big game. E will hard. O manana on the bench. What of Chelsea will fear Usuro ebi a big game. O manana on the bench.